ABEOKUTA, the ancient city and capital of Ogun State, the home of an educational legend and a living legacy, Iyalode Alaba Lawson, who is currently the Iyalode of Yoruba Land and Egba Land and the convener of Women Entrepreneurs and Professionals Development Network, played host to the Women Entrepreneurs and Professionals Development Network, WEPDN, as they held their annual general meeting to assess achievements of the association and plan ahead for the year 2022. The AGM was held at Commerce House, ABEOKUTA, and had in attendance members from different parts of the country who were excited to see one another. The theme of the AGM, ICT, a tool for entrepreneurial development, was facilitated by a member of the association, Mrs. Ifeinwa Adeshida, an IT guru, who exposed members to the importance of engaging ICT in business development and advancement in the 21st century business, and especially in this new year.
I left my own home in Lagos to move here to meet with professionals like you. What professional service do you offer? Where is it needed? Is the question you ask yourself for tomorrow. I see ICT very key, and it's a key, not a tool. It is a key for entrepreneurial development. You don't have it, you don't go nowhere. So please, I am part of the group. Mama knows me, whatever. After this, we will talk about where am I needed. Thank you very much.
As business women, as professionals, as entrepreneurs, our prayer is that whatever business you are doing, one day take it to the international level. And by the time you take it to international level, because the whole idea is encourage more trade among African countries. Was it yesterday or Tuesday? I was reading that the EU is the largest and biggest trading partner of Nigeria. And of course, maybe China too. So, but when you take your business to international level, you will definitely either have to export or import cargo. The ACFA gives you a platform, an easy and seamless platform for you to be able to do that kind of business. So we want to encourage that Shippers Council is there. If you have any questions, maybe you are already transacting your business and you are having some challenges, you can always contact us at the Nigerian Shippers Council. I will give my phone contacts, I'll give you emails and so forth, so that you can always contact us and then we will see what we can do. Even if it is not within our mandate, we might be able to hold your hand to the agency whose mandate will resolve that particular issue.
So the topic of our lecture is ICT, a tool for entrepreneurial development. So what is ICT? Before we go, I would like to see the outline. So we're going to talk about the introduction. Because ICT is so wide, so I will just tailor it to what the basic things that we need to know as entrepreneurs, the basic tools that we need to use as entrepreneurs. So as time goes on, by the time you master all these things, I know some of you are masters already, and you're already using some of this. But the main thing is that those of us that are not there yet, it's never too late to start, because the world is going digital. We cannot lie to ourselves. The usual way that we do our businesses has completely changed. And if you don't move with the trend, you'll be left behind. Will anyone ever believe that Nigeria today will be using mobile phones? When DSM came, people were like, they will not use it. What happened to them? We left them behind. They're now the one running to catch up. So you just have to catch up with technology. So instead of you catching up with technology, it's better you move with it. So there's no time that it's too late for you to learn. Every day you need to develop your skills. It's never too late. Skill development has nothing to do with your age. As the trend is moving, you have to move. And when you're in a business, make sure you're conversant with what is latest, what is the trend. Don't sit in your normal traditional way of how you do business. Do conferences, go to the internet, read, study. All those things are very important. Technology is collaboration, connectivity. So everything, both hardware, software, they come together to give you that essential purpose. You need to look for what you believe will be the one that is essential for your business. It's so wide. It's so wide. Even if you don't know, you can look for IT specialists or business consultants, someone like me, so that they will tell you that, okay, if you're into logistics, this is the one you're supposed to use. If you're into fashion, this is the one you're supposed to use. If you're into agriculture, this is the one you're supposed to use. So you have to tailor the infrastructure or the software you want to use based on your business needs. For you to know that IT is very essential. He said that IT is largely regionalized the way people, government, and business. So you can see that it is interwoven. Close to 60% of the population in the world are using IT. So why don't you want to be in that space? Why will you be left behind? How do you want to reach out to your customer? So it is very important. So I now had to tailor it down, like, okay, let me see what's going on in Nigeria. I discovered that around 2017 to 2021, based on the data in the system, that around 43% to over 51% of Nigerians are using IT, which is almost like 90% if you check it to what we're using in the world. So, is it not the best time for you to be in that space? For you to be in that space? So I want to encourage all of us to look at these statistics and use it to ensure that our business is up to date. The common technology priorities we see today is brand exposure. Brand exposure means that you want people to know about your business. You want to reach every demographical means that age range of people with your business. You want to reach the right people. So that's what brand exposure is. And you need technology to do that if you want to have a wide coverage. Then another priority is communication with customers. Communication with customers. That has to do with the social media, the different social media that we have, so that we can bring information close to the door of our customers. As we all know, it's very convenient for us when we're dealing with a customer on WhatsApp. We can even send pictures of what we want to sell. There is drone technology. This drone technology, some people are already using it in Nigeria, but in abroad it's normal. What does this thing do? You have this drone video, especially when you have a very large area of land. You have drones that will put the seedlings. You have drones that will water the plants. You have drones that can mapping. They call it mapping. You can see that the person still have a screen. You can see why he's looking at it from his palm top. The last one is just my conclusion. We say that building your future, investing in a modern business ICT tool can help you to streamline your services and operation, giving greater value to clients and customers at less cost to your business. Less cost, meaning when you buy it, you might be saying, oh, it's expensive. But on the long run, it will give you less cost. Thank you very much.
The financial report for the year 2021 was presented by the Chief Operating Officer, Mrs. Afyong Israel Mba, while other cluster heads gave summaries of achievements they had made during the year 2021.
We thank everybody. Good afternoon, Your Excellency. We had quite a number of activities. One that we educated ourselves. Number one, we had 3 days agricultural training. That was beginning of the year in January, headed by the Agri Cluster head Sarat, and it was a collaboration between Febware and Wepdn. Yeah, it was held here in ABEOKUTA. some of us attended. And then we had communication and social dining etiquette training, 3 series that we held at our Lagos office, which was anchored by Rama to our English coach. It was quite an experience for everybody here. It was very interesting and we all learned a lot. And Madam Ife got inspired treatment at the end of it. Yes. She won she got a raffle. She won a raffle job. Okay. And then we had a basic accounting training for businesses that was still taken by Madam Ife. Yes.
No, I brought a facilitator.
Yes, you brought a facilitator. Yes, an accounting professional. Then our Madam Coker, Dr. Coker, handled the basic tax knowledge. That was equally very interesting. It was what do you know about tax? A lot of us learned about tax on that particular day. And then we had a series of courtesy visits. We went to the Swedish embassy, went to Germany, went to Netherlands, and we've been keeping tabs with them, and by His grace, we'll do something with them this year. And then we did a courtesy visit to Commissioner of Commerce and Industry. It was an unsuccessful trip, and coincidentally, I was at the ECOWAS fair that Madam Olaide invited us to, and they were one of those, they were part of those that were sponsoring the program. And I walked up to her and I told her that we were at her office and we were not attended to, and she said we should do another letter, which we have. Then there were participation in other workshops organized by other groups. ANWBN had the AGM, which we participated as well. Some of us attended, February, and many others who were there as well. And then, of course, the juiciest of them all, our farm that was given to us, 10 hectares of land through the help of our mother here. It's at Kotopo, and I hope we will have time to stop by there. It's a place to be behold by everybody. It's very, very wonderful. 10 hectares, you can walk through it.
Well, I want to say that the cooperative of Wepdn started on a good note, on a good foot. It started with a very good speed. However, we also know that there have been challenges, COVID-19, a lot of women are struggling here and there, but we've achieved success. That's our contributions rose from 0 to about 4 million naira. That's significant. That's significant. I also want to say that the management of Wepdn, is interested in each one of our successes. And we are all women, and we are privileged to have women who always want to solve problems for us. So I want to encourage us that the cooperative is very, very important for you to be part of it, so that when you need help, you can easily access the help. And they've gone so far to even say, okay, let's open a second account. The second cooperative account is for investment. And Mommy said, in fact, I told her, I said, Mommy, can we open? He said, no, it's for our members. Yes. It's for our members. You know that the cooperative work, there are rules and regulations for running a cooperative. Yes. You can't just say because somebody is a member, and person is desperately in need of money urgently, and because we have 4 million, we can't take it. As a matter of principle, you must have contributed a certain sum of money, and then you're only entitled to a certain percentage of that money you have contributed. So our mommy and the management went for that. Okay, let's set up a second account for emergency. You have not been contributing, but you need money urgently. We've actually set up another account to help your business with that. So please, it will only be in your own interest to join the cooperative. The cooperative has a lot of benefits. Number one, it helps you to even save for yourself. You know that as women, particularly women entrepreneurs, we go to the bank and then they say women, they don't keep information, they don't keep documents. But let me also let you know that we are in the age of information. As a business person, you need to leverage on 3 important things. Leverage on information, leverage on relationship, and leverage on resources. So for you to leverage on those three things, you must be equipped with information yourself. And so the cooperative is for your benefit. I made bold to say that we have the total number of cooperators that we have in our list is 26 people. 26 people signed up for the cooperative. And I also want to let you know that out of the 26, we have just, I think we should comment, two people there. You know, number one, we want to comment our global convener. You know, she's a woman of action. She leads by example. You know, whatever she says you should do, she do it first. Yes, she's always contributing ahead. And then our CEO, she's done amazingly well. I think I want to plead with us to please give a round of applause to our CEO. You know, because you see, when you see women who are selfless, they are very rare. It's very rare to see a woman who is ready to give. I want to say that 60% of that contribution is from her. And she's also extending that contribution to other members who need help, so that we can give them from the second account. Because she told me, I said, no, we can't touch that money. They are not investing, they are not contributing. So what do we do with that? I said, don't worry, open a separate account, a business account. Because we are registered as multi-purpose. The cooperative can do any kind of business. We can even decide to have a ship. Yes. Praise the Lord. Yes. So now to have a vessel that will be moving items from West Coast. You know West Coast? Mm-hmm. Now that we will ship something from Nigeria, it will fall to Ghana, and it will not go to Japan or go to Romania, Constanta before it gets back. So we can decide to have, we want to float under Continental Free Trade Agreement. We want to float our vessel, Wepdn, and we'll name it IBARA. Some opportunities will come, and the first beneficiary are the cooperative, because that's the platform for investment. Mommy is saying something about some investors coming want to invest in agri. Some people can say, oh, okay, we want to drop 1 billion naira for Wepdn to go into mass scale production of tomatoes in Ogun State. And that can happen. It can happen anytime. So please, I want to encourage us, join the cooperative. On the final note now, I also want you to help me thank Mama as well. Because it's because of our placing the round,
in the round
goal that made me to become the national treasurer of ABEOKUTA. And not only me, even Adia Samira. You know, she said, you girls, you should be this, and she didn't sleep. Throughout the election, she said, yes, give me their names, people should be this. She fixed us there. And she didn't fix us to play. She fixed us to use you. She fixed us to deliver, because she knows we will help. And God helped us. And then secondly, I also want to let you know that Samira is doing something bigger than that now. And myself, we're starting another scheme called She Farmers Scheme to help women in agri in rural areas. So we want to thank Mama for helping us.
Thank you, Ma. Our first journey into agri and where we are today. If all of us will recollect, on 17th November 2020, we were invited to Ministry of Agri. Some of us came from Lagos, and the Commissioner of Agri encouraged us as women to have interest in agriculture. But it started with this Noila chicken. But after a while, we realized that some things were happening in Nigeria that got us to start thinking in a bigger way. It wasn't just about chicken anymore, it is about food security. Because during the lockdown and shortly after, food was extremely expensive. In fact, they were not available. So one of the things we did to kind of encourage ourselves is to do home farming. We started with that one, encouraging us to farm in our baskets, in our balconies and co. If you have small space, just do your farming. But shortly after that, the commissioner insisted that for us to move forward, we should be trained. So a training took place in ABEOKUTA. We used the OGUN. OGUN came
gave us the training, gave us the certificates, and then Mama started working. She started seriously working and got us land, because you cannot do agriculture without land. She succeeded with that land. The land was given to us. We were all very happy. So the next thing we needed to do is, like, you have space, you have the land, but you must invest, no matter how little. You must put something in. Even if you are going to get international help, or you are going to get partners help, they want to see you start something. You cannot say you are starting farming business and all you are trying to say is that please send us money to even clear the land and so on and so forth. So we were encouraged to individually put some money in cooperatives. We realized that we cannot do much with that place if we don't get some serious support. So Mama also, through her help, she contacted ABEOKUTA, now Federal University of ABEOKUTA. It was a very beautiful experience for us to see what they have on ground, what is available there, that they are willing to help us with. They told us that if we are interested in organic farming, they have facilities for organic farming. Anything we are going to do now, if we really want to export, we should be looking for organic farming. We should be looking for how to do certification, because they will do online certification if you want to export to Europe and so on. Once you get that right. So what FUNAB is willing to help us. They have visited that place, they've seen what we have there, and they have a template that they can use to do organic farming with us. That is one. There were cashew value chain. Anybody who is interested in that, maybe they do have cashew trees there, lots of them, they are matured, and from time to time they harvest them. But there are other value chains that we can gain from that cashew. So they are saying that we can do oil extraction from the seeds of cashew. That one is there. There is palm wine opportunity. If you want to invest in palm wine, it is also available. They gave us. But the beauty of all this is that if they say they need 5 million for that value chain, if 50 people contribute 100,000, you are part of it. All Wepdn members who want to be part of that agri investment in Kotoko, the minimum we need to put down now is 100,000 into the investment account. Yes. Minimum. Yes.
No, she has said something. She said
you can pay installments.
No, you may not have the 500 right
Yeah,
away.
but pay
You can be paying installments.
Why don't we do like 200 so everybody be part of it? Because we don't pay like 500,000 there.
500 is what? When you go through the financial report, right from inception, the NGO was registered in 2015, was inaugurated in 2019. Thank God for my mentor, my global convener, the chairman of our board of trustees. Drop your email. There is really nothing to talk about here because it's all the expenses. The money that you pay is still in the account. I have not touched it. It's still here. The statement is still here. This is audited account from an auditor. So please, any question, anything you want to know, call me, call the secretariat line, or put a question on the platform. I'll be gladly there to answer you. Then another thing I will beg the indulgence of my Her Excellency is our constitution. The amended constitution is ready. If Joanne, because she was part of that group, can take up this on her own and set a committee to go through the amended constitution so that we can now go ahead and adopt it and fly with it this period, please. So I don't know when you will do that. I have a copy here, I will give it to you. And then you set up a committee. I was part of the committee. So maybe you pick like 2 or 3 more people. Then we go through it and then decide on what. So please, let's come together as a group. Your business will be impacted.
their life will be impacted. And we belong to ABEOKUTA, which is the umbrella body of Women's Association in Nigeria. And also our global convener, our chairman, is one of the board of trustees who founded the thing. So, I mean, you can't ask for anything more. So we are not missing our part. So please, I don't know if Ma is sitting. We will gladly hand over this. Yes, ma'am. For Lawson Group of School, on behalf of Women Entrepreneur and Professionals Development Network, as part of our corporate social responsibility, we want to key in and sow into Lawson Group of School. We have about 60 pieces there for the school. So please, ma, thank you so much for all the generosity you've done for us.
Thank you so much. Group of schools. From the creche, daycare, kindergarten, nursery, primary, college, and A-level, we say thank you. Thank you so much. We are grateful. We can continue to give quality education to the future leaders of this great country. Thank you, ma. Thank you. Thank you.
It was indeed a beautiful time to network with one another as the AGM cake was cut with enough to eat and drink.
W-E-E-P-P-D Network. All as usual. At unity, life, strength.
Chief Mrs. Felicia Onwude, Chairman Planning Committee of the AGM, applauded and appreciated members as the team headed straight to the 10 hectares of farmland situated at Kotokpo Farm in ABEOKUTA. It was a wonder to behold and a great feat for the association. Wepdn has opened up an agri-investment opportunity for members to take advantage of with a very flexible payment plan. The association has lined up outstanding activities for members in this year 2022 in a bid to boost businesses of members and also enhance the association, as the association believes that when a woman is empowered, the nation is empowered, because in unity lies strength.
So we want to move this security. You see, there's a house there, a cabin. We want to move it inside. Then we will now bring 2 families from Benue State, which we have seen at Odeda here. They will move in there permanently. Yeah. Then we can start repairing with our money.
That's true.
Everything that this Engulf brought, the day I came in, they brought people to start. I said, no way. I packed everything into my house. I said, oh, you want us to start and then spend millions and then you put fire again? No. So I packed them. So until now, we started clearing. Yes, but I put it on the platform. Yes, I put it on the platform. So the commissioner was so happy. We have cleared everything. We are now waiting for the first train, then we start plowing. But it's too big, so we need help from Federal University of Agriculture, from other people that know about agriculture, that wants to spend their money. Yes. And then, like she said, if we get the grant, because they want women in agriculture now. There are so many things we have to do, like the Germans want us to plant cashew nuts. We are trying to plant cassava that we grow only for 9 months and then we harvest. Then these greenhouses is for vegetables and training for schools to come and do the training that agriculture is not something you can now invest in. So that's all what we are now. That training will now get us so many grants that we are looking for. Because they want the younger ones to look forward into agriculture in the future. And say, know that it is not the one that we plow like this, but it's
industrial. Modernized
agriculture. Yes. So that's what.
And that's the snail rail back then.
Yes.
Can you all see it?
Yes. So these this borehole, if it is not working, we have got even other companies that are the owners of the
caterpillars like you. We paid nothing for the caterpillars.
Really?
Wow. Yes, so if you want to pay money, they gave us
How much
they gave us
almost a day.
but not even for our staff.
I just have to say thank you to all the committee members. They were so wonderful. So wonderful. They ran around me and it came out with this beautiful plan. I just say thank you very much for everything. And I also have to say thank you to our mommy in the house, that when it was like tough for us, she just took it up and said she's providing the menu, she's providing the entertainment, she's providing the refreshment. Mommy, on behalf of everyone here, we are telling you a very big thank you, man. We appreciate you, man. We love you, man. And Madam Afi, I cannot end up without telling you a very big thank you. I was disturbing Madam Afi as if she was in Nigeria. And there is no time I called her, she never answered. God bless you, man. I just pray that the good Lord that brought us this far will continue to keep us together in one unity, with one faith, until that jet, until the vessels are accomplished. I know with one voice, with one strength, we will achieve it by the grace of God. So I say thank you very much to everyone that has made it a success. Thank you very much to everyone that have attended today. I wish each and every one of us a safe trip back to Lagos, back to our homes in the name of Jesus. Amen. And I think I should call Mama to bless us. Yes. Mama, I would appreciate if you come and give us a motherly blessing as we leave this place this afternoon, ma.
We thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for everything you have done. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for everything you have done. Eternal Rock of Ages, Jehovah God, we thank you for today's annual general meeting of Wepdn. It is by your grace that you have seen our members all the way from Lagos, all the way from Abuja, all the way from everywhere they have taken up to this place, ABEOKUTA. And we thank you for those of us in ABEOKUTA that have been able to receive them this morning. We thank you for the successful annual general meeting. You have made it possible because you took absolute control. We thank you for the planners, the chairman and her team that has worked tirelessly to make sure this annual general meeting is what it is today. And so we say, all glory, loud and honor to your holy name. Amen. By the end of the year, we will multiply. Amen. None of us will be missing. Amen. No COVID shall touch any one of us. Amen. Wherever our children may be, they are our joy. Amen. And we shall continue to have joy over them. Amen. No weapon fashioned against us shall prosper. Amen. No weapon fashioned against our children will prosper. Amen. They are our joy, and I'm repeating, yes. They are our joy. Yes. And our joy will not be tarnished. Amen. Thank you, Jehovah, for hearing our prayer, because you are our shepherd, and we shall never want. Amen. We shall never lack. Amen. And so, by your grace, goodness and mercy shall follow us. Amen. All the days of our lives. Amen. And we shall dwell in the house of Jehovah forever and ever. Amen. Amen and amen. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.